Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Exotic Wine Travel. I'm your host, Matthew Horkey.
And hello, this is Saryan Tan.
So we're actually here tasting wines today just from one specific producer. And one of the wines we actually featured in our book, Uncorking the Caucasus. Wines from Turkey, Armenia, and Georgia on Amazon now, by the way. But we featured actually one of their basic red wines made out of a unique hybrid grape called Karma-Hute. But today we're going to be tasting some of maybe their upper echelon wines. I want to thank Armas Winery for sending us these samples to taste. Anything you want to add? We were just at the winery
We'll just go
earlier.
ahead and taste the wine right now.
Okay, great, excellent. Let's start with the white. We have this Armas Voskehat Reserve from 2013. This is 100% Voskehat. This is fermented in the local oak, Karabakh oak, as well as French oak, and then laid down in bottle for 10 months before it's actually released. So let's give this a smell. What kind of stuff do you pick up?
Some star fruit. A little bit of flint. I love the nose. It's very subtle, very mellow. It's not overly ripe nose. And that, I think you're gonna say flowers, right?
Dandelion, definitely dandelion. It's maybe it's because it's my hand. It's a little bit Malvasia smelling to me, but you still catch the oak. So this is this producer. She's actually her and her father. Her father lives in Los Angeles. She lives here part time. Awesome, huge facility. They produce a lot of wines. Let's give this a little bit of a whirl then, shall we? I feel the wood right away, but it's really pleasant.
Yeah.
It's you get a little bit of caramel, the sand, some.
I think perhaps the wood might take a while. You need the wine to open up a little bit. It might blow off a little bit. But I really like that the wood has a very smooth influence on the body. Yeah. Let's move on.
It's really pleasant, nice and balanced.
Is.
It's extremely bright.
Yeah, I can see the massive step up between this wine and the other basic white.
We were tasting the Voskehat. This is the regular Voskehat. We were actually at her birthday party last week, and this is what I was drinking mostly because it was nice, simple, and pleasant.
Yep.
This is actually a very well-made wine. I mean, I've got this at 3.8 on my InVino out of 5. I think it's very good.
Yeah.
Anything else? Nice start to the show. Let's step up. So we have next one of their basic wines. This is 2012 Armas Areni, made from the local grape Areni. And they have a huge estate, but I don't even know if they grow Areni on the estate because most of the winemakers have to get Areni from the south side of Armenia. We haven't tried any of these wines before that we're going to taste, by the way. This is all brand new. Areni has a lighter color. This is kind of like a burgundy brick red color. You pleased with it? It looks like you're pleased with the nose.
Yeah, it's a little bit of the freshly cut grass, raspberry, red cherry.
I know some of the producers here hate it when we make this comparison, but it's very Pinot Noir-esque to me, New World Pinot Noir-esque to me.
This is a very gentle, elegant Areni.
This is a very soft, well-made wine. You get the light red fruits in the beginning.
I think it's more raspberry than cherry because typically for a lot of Areni you get more cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't as minerally as a lot of Arenis that some of the nicer Arenis here. It's still very nice. It's fruit forward.
I like the freshly cut grass characteristic.
There's a lot of fresh cut.
Yeah.
It's a very pleasant wine. I think I have this about 3.7 out of 5 on my InVino. And once I said anything over 3.7 for me is something that I'm happy with buying.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice. Let's move on to the next one. Let's move on to the last. The last one is a wine. It's so funny. Not a lot of people have tasted here because there's not very many of them.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit higher in price. This is the Armas Areni Reserve from 2012. Let's give this. This has a little bit deeper color than the last
Yeah.
one, so obviously I'm guessing it's been aged in Karabakh 22 months in Karabakh and French oak. Wow, so usually, you know what? I'm a little skeptical because usually Areni, for me, I don't like it when it has that much wood laid on
Yeah.
it, so let's give this a smell.
I like the nose.
Wow.
You know, sometimes when a certain wine goes through a long oak influence, they kind of loses its intrinsic characteristic. But for this, I feel that the Areni without oak and the Areni reserve, they still share very similar characteristics.
You know what? And it's smoky and chocolatey.
It is, yeah.
You know, this is a
But the raspberry still
raspberry
comes through.
sour cherry for me. It's a little Sangiovese-esque. Let's give this a.
I'm surprised not more people talk about this wine.
This wine's. I mean,
like
you
it.
know what happens a lot of times with Areni. A lot of time when people first started making wine out of the grape Areni here in Armenia, they didn't have the confidence because Areni has a big berry. It lacks color. It lacks structure. But the wood adds some nice tannic backbone to it.
Yeah, I think it can work a little bit more on the structure, but the balance is great. It's a very gentle. I almost feel like it's a little bit whimsical.
No, it's a very elegant wine. It's extremely elegant. For me, I would like a little bit more oomph in the mid palate.
And palate for me.
Yeah, but you know what? I think it's well made.
Yeah.
I have this 3.8-ish out of 4. I think it's extremely well made. So nice job, Armas. It's a company that exports a lot of their wines to Russia, and they're working on European markets. Anything you want to add?
Oh, they just recently, I don't know which competition they went to, but they just recently won 6 medals for all their wines. It was a competition held in China, so.
Yeah, so,
Good job.
yeah, great job. So thanks a lot, Armas. If you like this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Exotic Wine Travel. I'll see you at the next episode.